Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue our series building decks around the new legendary creatures from Tarkir Dragonstorm. Last week we had all the spirit dragons in command. This week we start off with the clan leaders. Leading today's deck is none other than Narset, Jeskai, Waymaster. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Narset, Jeskai Waymaster is a 3-mana 3/4 legendary human monk. At the beginning of our end step, we may discard our hand. If we do, we draw cards equal to the number of spells we've cast this turn. Narset isn't exactly known for being nice or fair. In fact, the original Narset was all about casting extra turn spells. This one is no different. No, there aren't any turn spells in this list, so you don't have to worry about that. However, this is not a budget list. We're not CEDH level, but I didn't really hold back while making this list. I know that many of my audience are new to Magic, and look at the price of older cards and kind of freak out about them. Well, some of us have been playing for a while, so we got the cards cheap. For example, when I got back into Magic, I picked up some Torments of Hailfire for 25 cents each. Those are now worth $20. Secondly, proxies exist, and most people don't mind if you're running a proxy or two in your deck, as long as you tell them beforehand. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. The Return to Earth Boulder series is unique in that they are made almost entirely of renewable resources rather than plastic. And lately, Ultimate Guard has been printing these not just in solid colors, but with artist print, like the new Squaros series. As part of a set, you can call upon all of the Justice League to protect your commander decks, like this one featuring the Plastic Man. Pick yours up today at your local game store or order it on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Scalding Tarn, Arid Mesa, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Windswept Heath, Rogran Triome, Steam Vents, Sacred Foundry, Hallowed Fountain, Training Center, Spectator Seating, Sea of Clouds, Storm-Carved Coast, Sundown Pass, Deserted Beach, Sulphur Falls, Clifftop Retreat, Glacial Fortress, Thundering Falls, Elegant Parlor, Meticulous Archive, Scavenger Grounds, Reliquary Tower, 3 Islands, 3 Mountains, and 3 Plains. What? I told you this wasn't a budget deck. For mana ramp, we're running Mox Amber, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Progress, Izzet Signet, Boros Signet, Azorius Signet, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Lotus Petal, Isochron Scepter, Dramatic Reversal, Mana Geyser, Stormkiln Artist, Bergi, God of Storytelling, and Smothering Tithe. Yes, I know that's a lot. Remember, our commander wants us to cast as many spells as possible a turn, and that means we need some ramp. For card advantage, we've got Underworld Breach, Jeska's Will, Wheel of Misfortune, Windfall, Wheel of Fortune, Frantic Search, Riel the Everwise, Sensei's Divining Top, Emry Lurker of the Lock, Jeskai Ascendancy, Teferi's Ageless Insight, Pinnacle Monk, Sunbird's Invocation, Consider, and Opt. Wanted a couple of cantrips to round out an otherwise brutal card advantage package. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Teferi Time Raveler, Grand Abolisher, Commit Memory, Snap, Hullbreaker Horror, Narset's Reversal, Negate, Counterspell, Abrade, Disenchant, Dovin's Veto, Swords to Plowshares, An Offer You Can't Refuse, and Deflecting Swat. Gotta keep our opponents in line somehow. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Act, Farewell, and Supreme Verdict. Powerful and simple. I would have included Cyclonic Rift, but we've already used up our allotted game changers. The core of our deck consists of Brain Freeze, Displacer Kitten, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Dualcaster Mage, Twin Flame, Bonus Round, Expansion Explosion, Kaikar Winds Fury, Monastery Mentor, Veyron Voice of Duality, Gutter Snipe, Talran Sky Summoner, and Stormscale Scion. Supporting our plan, we've also got Arcane Bombardment and Thousand Year Storm. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 53 mana sources split between 35 lands and 18 pieces of rain. Heavy, I know, but we have some rituals and one-offs in the deck, so it's fine. 15 pieces of card advantage, 14 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Commit Memory, no sudden I win cards, but lots of combos. I'm sure you caught some of them, but let's go over some of the meaner ones. Soul Ring gives us a ton of mana and draws us our entire deck if we have Displacer Kitten and Teferi Time Raveler on board. We tap Soul Ring, adding 2 colorless mana. We activate Teferi, removing 3 loyalty counters to return Soul Ring to our hand and drawing a card. We use one of our colorless mana to recast Soul Ring, triggering Displacer Kitten. Displacer Kitten targets Teferi, flickering him. We can now start the combo over again, repeating until we dig through our deck to find whatever we want. We can swap out Soul Ring for Mox Amber as well. Of course, we've got some nasty combos with Underworld Breach. We can loop through our whole deck with Smothering Tithe and any of our wheel effects, or Wheel of Fortune combined with Jessica's Will. But my favorite combo is Underworld Breach with Frantic Search and Dragon's Rage Channeler. We need 3 cards in our graveyard to fuel Underworld Breach, so we always use Dragon's Rage Channeler to move the card to the graveyard. We dig through our entire deck, exiling everything as we go. But what does this accomplish, Danon, other than removing our entire library from the game? Nothing, dear viewer. We don't generate extra mana, and to add more cards to our hand, we'd need Teferi's Ageless Insight on board. But if we have either a Gutter Snipe or a Stormscale Scion on board, we would kill the table. Are you building a Narset Jeskai Waymaster deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgi, Nazwin, Conga, Chris, Robert, William Pye, Gazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Jackie, Finn, Zen, Osira, Justin, Christian, and Golden Walker. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.